Yeah, hey everyone. On egoistic ethics, we're basically looking at a view that says humans should act within their self-interest. Okay, so every act that I do somehow goes back to me. So if I open up a door for an old man or an old woman, it's because I wanted that good-looking person at the front desk to take note of it. If I save a drowning person, it's because I wanted to get my picture in the paper and the cash reward. Okay. If I volunteer for a certain charity organization, it's because it makes me feel good. You see, it all goes back to me, myself, and I. Okay, that would be the holy trinity of egoist ethics. So basically, the view that human beings should act within their self-interest is grounded in something called psychological egoism. And this is kind of a view about human nature. Humans are just wired to be very, very selfish, okay? And out of that flows the view of ethical egoism, that humans should act in their own self-interest. This doesn't mean that we can't be nice to people and we can't do good charitable things, but behind that curtain, there's always that little bit of self-interest there. I'm doing things because it'll eventually come back to me. It'll make me feel good. I will get the recognition. I will get all of the money and all of the fame and so on. Okay, so psychological egoism is just like this statement about human beings and kind of how they're really like, how they're really wired, how they're rigged. Whereas ethical egoism is kind of like the ethical view that humans should act within their own self-interest. Okay, so we've seen this view presented by Machiavelli and by Hobbes, who had a very low view of human nature. Okay, humans are scoundrels. They can't be trusted. They're always kind of gimme, gimme, gimme. And so we have to make some compromises to kind of all get along, and sometimes we have to have strong rulers rule over us to kind of keep us in line. So that'd be a good Machiavellian and Hobbesian way of looking at things, not only with regard to human nature and its innate selfishness, but also what needs to be done for us to kind of all get along. Everybody just needs to kind of chill out. And that's where Hobbes' social contract comes in, where we agree to give up some of our greed and selfishness so that you can have a decent life, and you have to give up some of your greed and selfishness so that I can have a decent life, and we can all kind of somehow get along. That's kind of the big project for all of us, okay? Because if we let loose our inhibitions and we were just selfish to the core and greedy to the core, the world would be in a pretty big mess. Okay, all right, so that's a quick 1-2 on egoist ethics. So that's all. Have a great day. We'll talk soon.